We've got to be more organised. Start of the second quarter. Margin is 13 points. The Panthers way. Redland Bombers, they started favourites coming into this event. Paxman. So the Bombers will go to the left of screen in the second term. Kick from Thompson. Good work there by Tomlinson. Might have a shot on goal here. Rogerson in the pocket. He did well. He's done the merry dance. He's gone for home. That's, oh, gee, I was about to say that's a contender for the Neefle TV goal of the day. But it wasn't. It was the Neefle TV behind of the day. 2-7-19, plays 5-1-31. First score of the second term. Matt Ridley is here, and I'm joined with Craig Miller.
Smith kicks into the pocket. This is Cummins. Haven't gone farther-siders. Umpire Cronk calls into play on, kicks it long up the line. Paxman from behind. 4 overruns it. It's a beautiful kick from Jones inside. He's got Pullman. Pullman spills it free. Is it dangerous? Rogerson. It's Clark. Hasn't got far to go, Clark. He's just got to clear it out here. He tries to. As he comes out to Dalton. Does well, Dalton. Kicks the ball up to centre wing to his AB and Wright. It's going to be a great battle today. Good heavy contact. Ball's still in display. Wright gets the hands out the back. Salter. Here's Dalton. Salter does well. Flicks it out. Oh, umpire says got Salter in the back. So Dalton probably a little bit stiff on that one. Good contest though from the Bombers. It was a 3-on-2. Salter looks up. Hasn't got much in front of him. Chips over the top to the dangerous Zuffa.
So Zuffa's got it. 2 minutes in. Second quarter. Oh, that's a beautiful kick. That's a sensational kick and a nice lead as well to Pullman. And Pullman, oh, I've lost my team sheet. We better get that back. my team sheet blew off. It went about 15 foot in the air. You might have to call this one through as I go and run after it.
Pullman.
Thanks, mate.
He had the kicking boots on in 2013, but he can be deadly. When he's on, he's on. He kicks from 50. He struck it well. Umpires. I think he's kicked it. No, he's pushed it to the left. So Pullman.
2 goals 8 now, Craig.
2 goals 8, 10 scoring shots to 6. Yet they are struggling here by 11 points, the Bombers. Morningside really controlling the game. This is Tomlinson. Umpire calls him to kick it in. Chips over the top. It's a dangerous kick though. There's Salter. Ball stops in the mud here at Victoria Point. Out Pullman. He's got Reese. Reese to Salter. Ball spills out. It's all thick legging here. Not sure which way it's going. I think it might be going the Panthers' way. It is. It's Ryan Johnson. So Ryan Johnson, obviously looking to switch here. Obviously a big part of the Panthers' game is this release on the other side of the ground. So Scott Clark's got the ball. He kicks. It's a dangerous kick though. Spills free. Kinches onto it. That's Taylor. He's in the team for this exact reason. The pressure. Umpire in his back. No. Calls play on. Fouray's got the ball out to Tomlinson. And the Panthers should clear out here. They don't. Fouray's got nowhere to go. He's under pressure. Gets a quick kick out.
Yes, and that's a lucky kick to Hackett. Hackett squeezed one to Starcevic. He was beset upon. Riding the bump nicely is Russ. Now Tomlinson just sort of gets it as far as he can, but Wright's back there for the Bombers. Handball, oh, not the best, it's a turnover. Shelton squeezes a kick to the pocket, but the Bombers with numbers. Salter's kick was partly smothered by Smith. There's a whistle on play, it'll be a free kick, and it will be going to Smith for the Panthers. 2 kicks from goal. The lead came out, but oh, Wright just ran under the footy. Now AB has a shot on goal and he's missed.
He's missed that.
Goodness me.
He's missed that, Matthew. From 10 metres out, the big fella.
Oh, goodness me.
5-2-32, the Panthers leave the Bombers 2-8-20 here at Casheez Park on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in southeast Queensland.
That's usually his bread and butter.
Kicked up, intercepted here by McNeese. So McNeese is 45 out for the Panthers. I think he's going to go back and line this one up.
I've been keeping my eye on Pever Wright. He's a very good footballer. He's strong, he's quite quick on the ground. And that's a good matchup for the Bombers, Wright versus AB.
McNeese kicks from 51. He struck it well. Won't have the legs though. big pack forms. The Bombers should try and get this over the line. They haven't. They're still in play. Thompson does well, gets it out. This is Stephen in pursuit. Bangs it on the boot. It's all Panthers though. Starcevic, but this is Joyce. Joyce chips over to Shelton. He's been lively in the first 5 minutes of this second quarter. There's a lot of jumpers inside the defensive 50 here for the Bombers. Umpire calls him to play on, just pops it up. Right and Aby in front. That was Jones, did well out to Sondergeld. Boundary umpire says it was over the line. He's going to throw it in 45 metres out from the Panthers line.
Margin is 12 points, 2-8 plays 5-2. The Panthers lead by 12 points. We're 6 minutes into the second quarter. The boundary line close. Oh, that could have been a free kick. I think that was a little bit, what's the word, from Lovett there. Just sort of ran to the contest. I'm not sure what the word is there, Craig, but he could have given away the free kick, couldn't he?
He could have. Umpire Cronk. It's been a good battle this. Lovett and Paxman. 4A, he's been lively. Dances out. Thompson wrapped him up. Oh, and the umpire Cronk said holding the ball. So right in front of the Bombers faithful here at Casheez Park. Thompson played his 100th game a couple of weeks ago. Umpire says play on. He bombs it long. It's a Gartner and Clark. Clark does well. Bangs it forward. Joyce wrapped up by Rogerson. Tomlinson, quick kick over the top. Oh, boundary up, I said it was just inside the line. So 4A's got the ball. He's 80 metres out from the Panthers line. Touched off the boot. Veering does well to intercept. Oh, well done by Logan. He's been very good in this first quarter and a half. Out to Stephen. Bombers going backwards before they go forwards. Veering's got nowhere to go. Under enormous pressure, the Bombers. On his left, Stephen bangs it up. He's got Brewer.
So Brewer at half-back. 7 minutes in, second quarter. Margin 12 points. The Panthers lead. That's not the best kick. And chopped off by Clark. He wants to switch play here, Craig, so he kicks it backwards to his teammate in Bunton. Short kick to Shelton, affectionately known as Nugget. Back to Bunton. And now the Panthers have it on centre wing. The lead came out. That's a nice lead. Starcevic, the first true mark on a lead for the two forwards. And a kick.
It's a beautiful kick.
That's a nice kick as well. It finds Russ, the man that kicked 2 goals in the first quarter. Craig, we're 8 minutes in. We have not seen a goal in this second term. Will we see it now with Russ?
Yeah, he's not a bad kick for goal, Russ. So it's a tough angle there. Probably one of the hardest pockets on the ground to kick from. So in front of the Patamore Meets scoreboard. As Russ comes in, 30 metres out, tight angle. 2 on the board already for him. Opens the angle up. He struck it well. And the goal umpire, I think it hit the top of the post. I think it's hit right on the top of the post here at Casheez Park. It has. So Russ gets his first behind for the day. The score is 5-4-34. The Redland Bombers 2-8-20, and we've gone 9 minutes into the second quarter.
Thank you very much. Craig Miller is joined with yours truly, Matt Ridley, as Howard brings it in. Kicks it to the outer side, getting up there Gartner, couldn't quite mark. That's Wallen. They team up nicely. Smith gets it to is that Cummins? And now the kick. They've got the run here. Joyce received the handball from Hackett. Oh, getting back there nicely, Sondergold. That's a nice mark for the backman.
Been brought in for the game today, Sondergaard. Spent the first couple of weeks in the reserves, and it's good to see him back in. He's a good young player. Original product from Mackay. Salter switches over to Veering. They won't want to give him too much space, the Panthers. It's a dangerous kick, though. Oh. Pullman goes to ground. Pullman, there's Howard's in pursuit. Russ is onto him. That's good pressure from the Panthers, so Aaron Rodgers will be very happy with this start in this second quarter for the Panthers. They've definitely got the Bombers' defence under enormous pressure. And the Bombers are just going to have to just be a little bit cooler with the footy. And they just need some more options up forward. Umpire throws it in. Aby does the work in front of Hunter. Kinch, he's been lively. Very scrappy conditions, very heavy underfoot as we called earlier. This is Russ in pursuit. There's Salter. Salter gets a quick hit. It's all Panthers though. Wallen should have taken it. Cass is in pursuit. He wraps him up. Gartner's there. Bombers put pressure on. We're 10 minutes into this second quarter.
Hasn't been the prettiest 10 minutes either, Craig.
A very scrappy footy, Redland, but as we said, it's very, very, very heavy underfoot here at Casheez Park.
So, play gets back underway. Handball came from Smith. They work it to the middle. Oh, Joyce. The turnover. They're a chance. Cass. Take a bounce, my friend. He elects to kick. The lead came out. And yes, mark taken. Gartner. Gartner's taken the mark directly in front. He'll kick from 48 3/4 metres precisely. And he'll try and put the first on the board for the quarter. And his first too, Craig. We need to remind him that he's got 3 behinds next to his name.
He has, and he
needs to kick straighter.
He does. So he comes in, he's 45 metres out, strikes it well. You know, Pullman likes it. No, it's pushed across to the left-hand side again. So 2-9-21 the Bombers, 5-3-33, and we're 11 minutes into this second quarter. Need to make most. That's 4 points now for Gartner. Tomlinson kicks it in. It's a beautiful kick. Buntain, he's been good. Buntain wheels around on that right, kicks it up. Thompson should take the mark. He does in front of Upton. Hasn't got many options to kick to. Here's Morningside push back inside. He tries to take it on. Upton wraps him up. They're away here now, the Panthers. Handball to Lake, back off to 4A. Likes to run with the footy, generally uses it well. It's a good kick out in front of Logan. Matty Logan, he's a left footer on his right though. Just pops it up. AB uses his body well. Good from Reed. That might be a mark. No, umpire says play on. Ball spills out. Here's Boone.
So Boone in the back pocket. 12 minutes into this second quarter. Takes a cheeky bounce and then gets them out of trouble. Shelton races after the footy. Getting there first, I think, was Joyce. And now Tomlinson. He's got some room. And then he kicks towards the pocket. But dropping back, taking a nice mark. Who was that, Craig?
Jones. Gartner takes on Johnson. He kicks up to Pullman. Buntain, Pullman. Pullman drops the mark. Still keeps it in front of him. It's a 2-on-1. Good hands over the top to Rogerson. No, it's Stephen. But the Panthers, very good in defence. It could have been a throw, it wasn't. Pullman still pushing. The Bombers are under enormous pressure. The Panthers do well. Locks it up. We're going to call for a ball up here, and we've gone 13 minutes into this second quarter. Riddler, the Bombers probably should have kicked a goal there.
They've had their chances. They're 2-9, and that dead set could have been 9 goals 2, and they could well be 20 points up, but they're not. They're 12 points in arrears. But they've got a chance here, Craig. Thompson. And then Pringle. And now this is Brewer. He goes backwards to Hunter. He dropped it. Now he's beset upon. He needs to get a handball. He does. There could be a turnover here. There is. Joyce. And now they're away, the Panthers, through Power. And now backwards to Joyce. And he squeezes it to Starcevic, but it might go over the line and out of bounds. It does. We'll have a throw in here.
Panthers just applying too much pressure, Ridley. It's quite a simple game. If you put the defence under enormous pressure, they're more than likely going to turn it over, and that's exactly what the Panthers are doing to the Bombers today. They've been probably a little bit too cute with these heavy conditions. Ball up. Hunter does it by himself, taps it down though. Power wins it. He's wrapped up by Reese. Umpire Cronk comes in to ball it up. We've gone 14 minutes here. 5-3-33, the Morningside Panthers leading the Redland Bombers 2-9-21.
Ball goes up. Hunter with the ascendancy. Gets it towards the boundary. We'll have a throw in.
Morningside might need a ruckman here to contest against Hunter. It's 2 in a row. He hasn't had anyone contesting against him.
Boundary throwing comes in again. Hunter with the front spot. Dalton, he's been busy. And now Lake, the tackler. And the umpire says, I'll come in. Umpire Cronk, probably one of the best in the business. Umpire Cronk. I love the way he blows his whistle. I like that when an umpire really goes and blows it really hard. I like that, Craig.
Reese, here's Taylor. Taylor gets a quick kick out. Pringle's in front. He should take this. He does. Pringle handballs off to Cass. Generally a good user of the footy. Falls short of Pullman out in front. Does well to keep it in front. Johnson's there though, applying plenty of pressure. Pullman does well out to Salter. Salter handballs across to Gartner. Needs to get on that right though. He does. Smothered there by Clark. Gartner does well though. Kick from 40. Has it got the legs? No, it doesn't. It's touched on the line by Buntain. So it's a good follow-up there from Gartner. But Buntain ruined that opportunity for him. So that's probably call that a rush behind, I would have thought, not a behind. 15 minutes into this second quarter at Casheez Park.
We have not seen a goal in the quarter either. It's won't be hitting the highlights reel, I don't think, at the end of the year party. Tomlinson, now he didn't bounce that. I swear that ball didn't hit the ground there from Wallam, but that's a lucky kick to Kent Avey. So they've worked it pretty well to centre wing. Kick over the top. I think that was 4-8. He goes again. Now they're a chance. Upton on a limb. Goes towards Starcevic. Uses his body. Couldn't quite mark. Oh, out here is Cummins. Can he pick it up? He can. Can he have a shot on goal? He handballs to Power from the pocket. It's rushed through. Minor scored. Redland Bombers now 2 goals, 10-22. Morningside 5-3-34. Sorry, 5-4-34. Margin 12 points.
Here's Brewer. They played on quickly. The Bombers got Pringle. They got numbers over here, the Bombers. He just got to get it over. He does to Gartner. Gartner handballs inside. It's a poor handball, though, to put pressure on Steve. He does well, the big fella, though.
Oh, tackle him.
Someone apply the pressure. Handball out the back. Here's Zufer. He's a left footer. Would love to get on the left. Handball's out. Good pressure from the Panthers. The Bombers just can't get it forward. Sondergill bangs on the boot. Pullman in front of Tomlinson. Drops the mark. Pullman on the right. Snaps it over his shot. It's a great goal. That's a great goal from Pullman. It keeps the Bombers in the hunt. 3-10-28. Trail the Morningside Panthers 5-4-35. That's a classy goal from the big fella.
And thank goodness too, 16 and a half minutes in, the first goal of the quarter. And if the Bombers didn't kick one in that forward thrust, well, goodness me, they would have to buy one. We'd have to pass the hat around, and all the people here today would have to put in $1 and buy a goal. 3-10-28, margin back to 6 points, 5-4-34. We've got a contest here, Craig.
Yeah, we have, and it's why it's the match of the round, Matty. We knew that Aaron Rodgers' boys have been up for it. Here comes Paxman, Upton. They don't put a ruckman into the contest. There's some games being played here by the Panthers on the Bombers. Are they smart enough to work it out? They do. Stephen, tackled from behind. Cass has been very good for the Bombers. Kicks up to Pullman. And Buntain, very good from behind. Punches it through for another rushed. Bombers, 3-10, quick kick out. This is Cummins. Runs, carries, handballs over the top. This is Lake. Generally quite clever with the footy. Kicks it over the top. This is Joyce. Uses it well. Kicks it inside 50. Peever Wright does well.
So in the back pocket, Wright. Kicks it over to Cass. And now they've got the run. Howard tucks it under his wing. Handball to Rees. Back to Howard. And then a long handball. Polly Farmer would be happy with that one. Got it to Veering. His kick to Sondergill. He couldn't mark.
I don't know where that was going, Riddler.
Well, now the turnover and Dalton in the back pocket. He looks up and he gets it to centre wing where Ken Avey will mark or free kick. One or the other. He's got it on centre wing now.
Paxman just pushing in the back there of big Kent Avey. It was enough to slow the play up though, so whether it was a professional one or not could be questioned. Hackett was good in the first quarter. He's been quiet in the first 15 minutes of this second quarter. Good kick to Starcevic. Starting to come into the game, Starcevic now. Wasn't leading in the first quarter, Riddler, and now he's starting to get on his bike and causing a few headaches for the Bombers' defence. So Starcevic's going to have to kick this from 52 metres into a slight breeze. Lines it up. Kicked 5 last week against Ainsley. Clearly one of the best players on the ground. Starcevic comes in. Quite deliberate, close to the man on the mark. He kicks it. Hasn't got the legs. There's Avey there though, and he's taken it, Avey. Kent Avey's taken the mark 2 metres out on right next to the point post. He's a left footer.
Yeah, he is a left
think
footer.
a Bomber would come in and not let him try and open the angle up. Veering there. Shelton comes in just to put the block on Veering. I think if he plays on, he should kick this. It's not they're quite deep pockets, so the angle's not overly tight. Takes his time, uses every bit that he needs. In he comes. Oh, he struck it poorly though. Pushed it on the right-hand side. So that's Morningside 5-5-35. Redlands 3-11-29. We've gone 20 minutes in this second quarter.
So Wright kicks it in. Oh, that was close to the boundary line. Nice mark taken there is Gartner. And he looks at his options, Craig, and he, from his defensive 50, goes towards Paxman. And Zuffa sees it over the line and out of bounds. Margin just 6 points here. 3-11, plays 5-5. The Panthers lead by 6 points. 20 minutes in, second quarter. Boundary throwing, right on centre wing. Paxman again, so they're winning in that ruck area. Zuffa gets it forward. Getting back here is Wallen. He had to work hard for that. Kinch is bundled over the line and out of bounds. And beautiful fencing here at Casheez Park, Craig.
Yeah, they've just put it in the Bombers, so full credit to them. It's a great crowd here. It's a standalone game today. We had to abandon the under-18s and reserve games, so it's a great crowd here at Casheez Park. 55 metres out from the Bombers line. Lovett wins the tap. Ball's on the ground, very heavy in this part of the ground. There's umpire in the back. I think it's Salter. No, it's not. No, Shelton wins it to Kinch. Quick hands. He's got 80 on the lead if he can get it to him. He goes to him now, though. Starcevic in front, drops a chest mark he should have taken. Reed's been good on him. Ball spills out. Bombers trying to clear through Jones. Paxman out to Sondergeld. He's got Zuffa inside. He looks at, he's a left footer. He's 50 metres out. He's a thumping kick, Zuffa. Might test him, though. It's the heaviest part of the ground. Looks over the top to Pullman. Oh, good defence from Buntain. Pullman probably should have taken it. Stephen kicks it over his shoulder. Gardner! Oh, from behind. And Cummins does well. Rush behind. 5-6-36. The Morningside Panthers lead the Redland Bombers 3-11-33.
Tomlinson kicked it in quickly, but Gardner got back. Sorry, that's Brewer. Brewer got back and took a mark unopposed on his forward 50, and then a short kick to Taylor. Probably too far out the score, so he gets back off his mark quickly, and then that's a nice kick as well. So they've worked this nicely. They've got it to Salter. I like seeing that from Taylor. He took the mark and he got back nice and quickly, and then looked up and looked at his options. It's a sign of a good player.
It's a good kick for goal, Riddler. Salter, the Grogan medalist. He's going to have to kick this every bit of 51 metres. A heavy footy. Strikes it well, it's going to fall short. Oh, Gardner! Takes a beauty. The top of the square. He's been an important player for the Bombers. He's definitely kept them in the game. He comes in, he strikes it, and he kicks his first for the afternoon. So the Bombers 4-12-36 take the lead 5-5-35 over the Panthers, and we've gone 23 minutes into the second quarter, Riddler.
Gardner had kicked 4 behinds before that effort, and it was fair to say he was not going to miss that one directly in front. But that's a good mark and a good goal, and that puts them in front. Talk about the game of the round, you're not wrong. We have got an absolute cracker here. It might have been a bit of a sluggish 15 or 16 minutes to the start of this term. Ball back in the middle. Paxman again over the top of Lovett. The ball is free. They wrestle for it again, but the umpire might... Yes, he comes in now. He says, I'll have it. So 4-12.
We'll start again, Riddler. Straight from the middle. They moved a half a metre.
They could be further in front. 4-12 to 5-5. Margin 1 point. Love it again. That's better. To Shelton. Fouray's running with it. Shelton sort of threw his body forward. No free kick, and now veering.
Oh, he's topped that one. PGA style. Here's Lake. He's gone a bit quiet in the last 5 minutes. Oh, great pick up from Rogerson on his left. Kicks up. He's got Pullman just over the top, though, and it goes out 40 metres out from the Bombers' line. And the Bombers have really turned things around the last 6 or 7 minutes, Riddler. And if it was 12-4, it'd be a very, very, very different story, obviously. He's a boundary up, throws it in. Lovett's been good against Paxman. Cass, he's been outstanding in the first half for the Bombers, the former captain. Kicks it up. Pullman in front of Clark. Pullman. Clark from behind does well. Smith, there's Pringle. This is Clark. Tackled from behind by Salter. This could be... Oh, umpire comes in to ball it up. Thought he might have been in trouble there for holding the ball after dragging it in, Riddler.
25 minutes in, second quarter. The Bombers lead by 1 point. We've got a cracker here. Gartner. Zuffa just overrunning it. Howard got the handball out. No, that was Wallen. Wallen's in there again, number 7. You can see him on screen. The umpire says, I'll have it. We must be close to half time. I don't think this will be a very long quarter. We've only had the 2 goals kicked to the Bombers. Loose footy here. They're deep in attack though, Craig. They can go again. Thompson. Lake's in there as well. Rory Lake. And we'll see another bounce down. 25 minutes in, second quarter.
Bombers press up the ground. Brett Lovett wins its hat. This is Russ. Flicks it out to Foray. Foray does well. Pringle's in pursuit. Been a bit quiet today, Pringle. Jones, he's been quiet also. He's the big fella. Hackett, he's gone out of the game in the second quarter. He's wrapped up and holding the ball, says the umpire. And umpire Cronk called play on, and Veering snapped it over his shoulder, and that's another behind for the Bombers. Umpire Cronk, not sure what's going on here. I think the goal umpire hadn't signalled the all clear. Field umpire mustn't have. So he's going to call the Panthers back, and this is Clark. 26 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Clark kicks to himself. Kicks long. Here's Aby. Hunter. Aby. Russ in front. Ball spins out to Howard. He's quick. Handballs to Cass. Loves this situation, Cass. Swings around. It's another behind for the Bombers.
This is
That's their
astonishing.
14th behind in the first half. Howard kicks up to Aby's a long way from goals.
He's got it on his defensive 50. And that is the halftime siren then. So they kicked 2 goals 6 in the first quarter, the Bombers, and they've polished that up with 2 goals 8 in the second term. But they do lead, and that's the good thing. So 4 goals 14, 38 to 5-5, 35. What a great contest we've got. Don't go anywhere. It is halftime. Gartner, Pullman, Reese, and Stephen have the goals for the Bombers, while for the Panthers, they were held goalless in that quarter, Craig. Hackett's got 2, Russ has got 2, and Logan's got 1. And we'll take a break. We'll be back shortly. It is half time, and the Bombers by 3 points.